Hi everyone, it's Tony, and we're looking at the anti-density rules. And of course, these rules only apply in the NAB boys and the NAB girls, and they don't apply in VFLW and VFL seniors. The philosophy behind these rules is important for us to understand, and that is basically that we want the game to be open. We have less numbers around the football, therefore players have a greater opportunity to shine, to showcase their talent. Basically, the philosophy is against players tagging, against playing an extra player behind the ball, negative tactics, that sort of thing. So we're going to look at three different scenarios in the match. So one that we're probably most familiar with is the 6-6-6. So this is to do with starting positions. 6 forwards, 6 defenders must start inside each 50-metre arc, and there must be 1 forward and 1 defender inside the goal square. The wingers can start around either side of the centre square. Teams aren't allowed to have both wings on the same side. So a few diagrams to look at. So here we can see how things should be set up at the start of the match. For around the ground stoppages, key numbers here are 5 and 2. So 5 forwards are to be inside the attacking half, with 2 forwards inside the 50. The 6th forward can be inside or outside the stoppage, but can't set up behind the ball. So a few different scenarios that we're looking with the diagrams here. So here on the left, we can see the the forwards, and we can see that we have 2 forwards inside the 55 on this particular side of the ground. We have the 6th forward on the other side, but the 6th forward is not set up behind. Same here, this is right next to where the ball is. Third one here, this is not allowed. So here we have the 6th forward, but the 6th forward obviously is clearly just waiting back behind the ball, so that is not allowed. Last one to look at is kick-ins. So in this scenario, 5 forwards, again, inside the attacking half, 2 forwards inside the 50. The 6th forward can set up at the position of their choice at the kick-ins. Again, looking at the scenarios here. So here we have the 6th forward in the position of their choice. Again, in this case, same thing. This time we have all the 6 forwards on one half of the ground. And for the defensive team, so there are a maximum of 13 players allowed in the forward half. And again, similar. Important numbers are 5 and 2. A warning or a free kick will be given if a team doesn't have 5 players, minimum of 5 players, inside each attacking half, and 2 players, that's a minimum of 2, inside each 50. Now, how are we going to go through this? Support umpires, so out-of-zone umpires will check. Umpires are encouraged to communicate with the players and obviously also with each other. So this is going to be one of our keys. We want to be proactive. We don't want to have to pay these free kicks. So we want to make sure that as non-controlling umpires, out-of-zone umpires, that we are alert at all times and not switching off. If players are not in or attempting to get in position, 1 warning for each team can be issued per quarter. So it's important in this case that we somehow are able to communicate that to our other umpires. If a warning's been issued and the density rule is not adhered to, a second time by that team, a free kick will be awarded 35 metres out, directly in front. Any forward nominated by the team can take the shot. In extreme circumstances, maybe we won't be giving a warning, but this is extreme circumstances. Main thing is, last dot point, common sense. If a player is showing genuine intent, it will be taken into consideration. We don't want to have to pay this free kick, but if teams are getting close to transgressing and we've given them a warning and we have to pay it, then we have to pay it. We want to be proactive. As I said, we want to be on top of this without going overboard, but making sure that we're aware of it. Communication also has to be really good with our fellow umpires. As I said, as we would be with any other law, we want to be judicious. We only want to pay these free kicks if it's absolutely necessary. Keeping in mind, in the NAB program, the philosophy, we want the players to shine. We want them to showcase their talent. We want the match to be free-flowing. Process, one warning per quarter per team. If we do have to pay a free kick, it's taken by the nearest forward, 35 metres out. That is the anti-density law.